Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse, to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading Taming the Monkey Mind, A Guide to Pure Land Practice by Buddhist scholar Cheng Wei-an and Dharma Master Suddhisukha. Today we're continuing in Appendix 2, which is an introduction to Pure Land Buddhism by Dr. J.C. Cleary. Buddha name recitation. Buddha name recitation is practiced in many forms, silently or aloud, alone or in groups, by itself or combined with visualization of Amitabha, or contemplation of the concept of Buddha, or combined with the methods of Zen. The aim is to concentrate one's attention on Amitabha and let all other thoughts die away. At first and all along, miscellaneous thoughts intrude and the mind wanders, but with sustained effort, one's focus on the Buddha name becomes progressively more steady and clear. Mindfulness of Buddha, Buddha remembrance, grows stronger and purer. Reciting the Buddha name functions as a powerful antidote to those great enemies of clear awareness that Buddhists have traditionally labeled oblivion and scattering. Oblivion refers to the tendency of the human mind, when not occupied by its habitual thoughts, to sink into a state of torpor and sleepy nescience. Scattering is the other pole of ordinary mental life, where the consciousness flies off in all directions, pursuing objects of thought and desire. Through the centuries, those who practice it have found that Buddha name recitation is a much more beneficial use of mind than the ordinary run of hopes and fears that would otherwise preoccupy their minds. Calm focus replaces agitation and anxiety, producing a most invigorating saving of energy. Mixed mindfulness is the disease. Mindfulness of Buddha is the medicine. According to the Pure Land teaching, all sorts of evil karma are dissolved by reciting the Buddha name wholeheartedly and single-mindedly. What is karma? In Buddhist terms, karma means deeds, actions. Through sequences of cause and effect, what we do and what those we interact with do determines our experience and shapes our perceptions, which in turn guides our further actions. Habitual patterns of perception and behavior build up and acquire momentum. Now, we are in the grips of karmic consciousness, so called because it is a state of mind at once the result of past deeds and the source of future deeds. This is the existential trap from which all forms of Buddhist practice aim to extricate us. According to the Pure Land teaching, Buddha nature recitation is more effective for this purpose than any other practice and can be carried out by anyone. The key is being single-minded, focusing the mind totally on Amitabha, and thus interrupting the onward flow of karmic consciousness. This is where Zen and Pure Land meet. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.